I challenged myself to build an entire application without writing a single line of code, including front end, back end, deployment, everything without writing code using AI. And interestingly, this was a paid project for which I got paid, and this was a running company at IIT Madras Research Park. And this was used by their sales team to increase their productivity and sales. So I'm going to discuss it all in this video: what tools I used, what are the techniques and technologies that I used, how big was the application, and how did I solve them. And today, in this time in 2026, it is a very good opportunity for you as well to build application within a very short period of time using these technologies and tools. Also, I'm building my startup GMEET.space, where we help students to solve complex mathematical questions using AI. So AI breaks the complex mathematical questions into simpler parts. And interestingly, for this, the software, the web application is built completely using AI without me writing a single line of code. Interesting, right? So that is what all we are going to discuss in today's video. What are the differences? What are the changes from 2022? The old ways and what are the new ways of development? What are the challenges and what are the benefits in 2026 that you can follow? So without wasting much of the time, so this is the platform overview. As you can see here on the right side, there's a leaderboard. On the left side, there are multiple filters and all multiple features, as you can see here, right? So these are the everything that has been built by AI. Starting off, what was the old way, right? Back in 2022, where there was no AI, no chat GPT, no Claude, no Codex, everything. So there we used to learn programming from scratch. HTML, CSS, JavaScript, you have to learn everything. You have to learn the backend, Python, Flask, Django, Node.js, and all the stuff. Fixing those buttons, adding those colors, and it used to be so frustrated. I started my programming journey around 2020, 6 years back, and I have written code manually. I used to learn HTML, CSS by writing those codes on notebook. And interestingly, today you don't have to do that. AI writes a very clean HTML and clean code, clean front end, clean backend code. Just by taking a screenshot of your design, it will convert that screenshot into an entire running application, entire front end design. And this is so amazing. There are many tools like V0, Vercel, and all. So it has been changed completely. Then you have to build a front end, back end, then database, and then you have to deploy. Then you have to choose which server you have to deploy, AWS, GCP, and all those. And then you have to learn the terminal language, like then you have to give the commands in Linux, right? Then you have to run your server, and then is the final launch. But today it's so easy. Like, you just need your idea to start, describe your problem in natural language, and that's it. Once you are able to put your language, what your ideas into your human language like English, Hindi, or whatever, AI can actually bring your idea to a real working application. It will identify what your problem is, what is the solution, what is the technology that you can use to build your application, and it will write code on the technology to solve your problem. And then you can iterate, and then you can refine your code later. So you can build a prototype, a simple MVP within few weeks. Interesting, right? Then you can review it, then you can see the actual app running in front of your eyes, and then deploy and even share your application, say your running application with your friends without you knowing a single line of code. Interesting, right? The rules are simple: no manual coding. You won't be writing a single line of code. AI writes everything. And the interesting part here is AI will write the actual code. That means you still have the flexibility. That means if you want to make any changes later, or if you want to scale that application, you can actually hire real developers, real engineers, and understand the code base and improve it. So today there is multiple LLMs, and the Claude Code is the best LLM that helps you to write code. Large language model that converts your natural language text into the language that computers can understand. And once your code is generated, then you can connect it with some third-party applications. Like for database, we have Superbase, right? And for deployment, we have Vercel, and that's it. You write a code using Cloud Code. You used database like third-party applications like Superbase and Vercel for your hosting, deployment. That's it. Now you can actually use your application. Interesting, right? So these are the three or the four, yeah, three tech stack that you can follow, that you can learn, and you can build your application, the real application that would take you months to learn and build in 2022. Now you can do that in weeks. If you give the wrong database schema, you give the wrong input structure, you tell it wrong what kind of input will be, it will design everything wrong. But if you do it right by following all those SOPs, all those standard procedures, you will build applications within some time. It won't take you much. And believe me, it is so damn easy. We started a cohort last month where 10 participants, they were from complete non-coding background. They had no experience in building application. They were from non-coding background, but they built an entire application within a month. Starting off with the week one, they understand how this AI fundamentals work, and the week four, they deployed their application that anyone can use. So it was a part of AI builder cohort. Few things are there still that AI cannot do. And that is the job of yours as a developer, to understand your users, to talk to your customers, to decide the product, what should be the features, how you should build those features, how you should prioritize the features, how to understand the market, what the market actually needs, understand the business, and then build a trust. So if you do all these things, you will be able to build your application within a weeks, and you will be able to put it out to the users, test it, validate it, whether your idea is working or not. And if your idea is working, then you can put more capital into it and get some good developers and scale your application and share with your users and get monetized. You can check it out more from our website, aibuilder.space, and you can register for the next cohort. See you there. Thanks for watching. Bye. See you.